My name is Rachel Hughes. I am the owner and director of Serban Consulting. I have been running Serban Consulting for 12 years. I have an office in the UK and the Middle East, and I help companies to win large-scale public sector bids in the transport and infrastructure sector. And I also help them with sustainability and social value to help improve their sustainability performance. I was attracting clients, but I didn't have any processes. And I think for me, the biggest thing was, despite working for myself for 12 years, I think I still didn't have that certainty. So it was really the mindset shift. I had worked with two coaches before, and they'd got me to a certain place, and I'd put quite a lot of pressure on myself to do it all myself. And then I realised that actually business is a lot like sport. Like, for example, with open water swimming, I had a coach to help her develop water swimming technique, and that got my mother and I across our two-person channel really. And then I realised if I looked at it in the same way, then this would help me to get to my next stage of business. Not that I wasn't happy where I was, but I just thought I felt I could do more, and I thought I needed some help to get to that next stage, which was Melissa, because I'd listened to a couple of her podcasts, and I thought, oh, they're fantastic, and I wanted to find out more, and thought, oh, if anything could help with the mindset shift in terms of being more positive and having processes, that would be fantastic. That would really help me and free up some of the rucksack. Sometimes being a business owner, you can feel that you've got to do everything. There's never any time off. What really struck me was that Melissa Bryce coaching the independent consultants, and so often people don't think that's a success. They always say, oh, you need to hire people, you need to grow. And I think that's where I thought, oh, Melissa's speaking my language. Melissa's doing what I want to do, but I'm doing it, but I'd like to be able to have that clarity of purpose and that mindset shift to be more positive. So that's where I thought, oh, Melissa is speaking language that I want to know more about and get that shift rather than get told, oh no, you're doing it wrong, or should hire more people that help to grow the business. Melissa introduced us to one-page CRM, and honestly, it's been fantastic. And I didn't expect that, because I had obviously tried lots of different systems, but without wishing to sound too much like an advert for one-page CRM, it's so helpful in taking up a lot of that mental load as well, and thinking, oh, I need to contact people. So that was one of the things that I didn't expect, I suppose, a solution to make my business easier, which is also very gratefully received and implemented. I'm not clear about my plan and where I'm going. I also think that I don't overthink things as much, that it's easy to follow the process without thinking, oh, maybe I'll just leave it till tomorrow. So it's having that, I suppose, clarity of purpose on the processes to help support that. So that means that you can't overanalyze anything. That's just what happens, and thinking of myself with somebody outside my business as well, rather than just being me being whole business. So being able to have that separation, to still enjoy working, but having that separation, so it doesn't feel that it's that 24/7 millstone around my neck. Melissa is really approachable, so I would say have a chat. And maybe it doesn't come on a podcast, and if it's something you think, oh, that would be helpful, then we could chat, because that's where the more I find out, the more I wanted to know. And so I just think it's very easy to be dismissed and go. And I did think this, because I've been doing this for 12 years. What's Melissa about to teach me? But you always on something, and everybody's on a journey. What I learned was a mindset shift and processes. So it saved me so much time, and also creates this sort of peace as well. So I would definitely say, have a look at our podcast, have a look at really helpful to see information that she provides, and then phone with the chat and take it from there. When you speak to Melissa, so having worked over, I suppose, other bigger names, I'm not going to name them good, but that you don't speak to the person, you speak to a program, and it's not the same. I totally get that, but there's a great thing about Melissa is that you do get that interaction with her and that help and support. So you get to speak to her, and you get to just have a chat and talk through things. You're not thinking about, you're not palmed off to somebody else. So you do get the benefit of her wisdom and experience. So that can really help. It felt me amazingly. It was just surprisingly easy. I think once you decide to sign up, Melissa makes it really easy, and there's a package of support. So you can use Trello, for example, and that's all the information there. And then you get, and it's really easy to contact Melissa, and she's very helpful at coming back and reviewing things. And I think for me, I like the accountability, because I know so often I put off, for example, a CRM system, I'll do that next week. Next week never comes. And so having those the goal, shall we say, perhaps not call it homework because, we've all left school, but having that accountability and those goals and that checking week in, week out that you can really, with a week, actually, and say it's 3 weeks and then a week off and then next month is 3 weeks again. So that means that you get that space to also catch up and implement what you've learned as well. So yeah, I think it's just been fantastic for me. There's no right way to do it, but well, that helps make it more easy and less stress, I would say.